Hello everyone, happy evening, a very good evening. I think the audio is not working. Yeah, am I audible now? Yeah, happy evening everyone. A quick nod, a quick confirmation whether I am audible and visible. I'm just seeing the live chat, guys. Okay, thank you so much for that quick nod. And here we are. Basically, this session is titled The Session of Hope, because being there during this, being there, done that, have been through this journey of preparing for the PG entrance exams. There's some background noise, is it? Hona to nahi chahiye. Right. So basically, so I know that when the exam comes near, all of us, right, there would be very, very few exceptions who are like very confident about their preparation and they'll be like, chalo, we are ready to appear for the exam. So this is a very, very common feeling that all of us get before the exam, right? So, and that's why this session is meant here. So especially here for the FMGE students who are preparing for the exam coming up on 20th of January. I'm pretty sure you guys would be the most affected by this doubt thing first. Right, and then of course ek bar wo ho jayega to NEET PG students will also go through the same, or the NEET PG students might have already started going through the same feeling of hopelessness, worthlessness, the feeling of self-doubt, not being very good, right? So that's why this session is called the session of hope, to all of you, give all of you that hope, not the false hope, but the real hope that you still have time. If you work in the right way, you shall be able to crack this exam. It might seem very, very difficult and like impossible task now, but remember that everything is difficult when you start it. At first, everything seems difficult, right? When you go to the gym, the first day, it seems so difficult, but gradually you get adjusted to it, right? If you cook for the first time, cooking seems like so difficult, time-consuming task. But once you understand the skills of that, the secret tips of that, it seems so easy, right? So be it any skill, everything is difficult at first, right? Only when you learn the skill, you think that initially it was difficult, but actually it was not so difficult, है ना? Yes. So I'm going to come with all the queries that you have in your mind, guys. And I'm also going to help you with, because a lot of queries I've received about how to use the short accelerate Med Sinaps app, right? So all of that we are going to talk about. Okay, and yeah, thank you so much for all the love for the Med Sinaps app and short accelerate course that we have launched. That's your 1 month plan and 3 month plan looking for at the upcoming FMGE and NEET PG exams, right? So many queries related to like, how to subscribe and how to use. And that's why this session here, not only specific for how to use Med Sinaps, but overall, what should be your strategy in these last days before the exam. Okay? So, yeah, very good, Tony. I'm glad you remember that. That's the hopelessness, worthlessness, delusion. Those are the disorders of content of thought. So whatever you hear, if you can correlate that with some of the questions, some of the fact that you have read in any subject, that means the dream of cracking your entrance exam is basically over you, and you have that burning desire to crack this exam. You know? Yeah. So All the questions I shall be answering, so please put down all your doubts in the live chat. I'll be answering all of those, okay? And लिख लो जो भी है, जैसे time मिलेगा, I will be answering all of that. So I'll first start about what I have to say, and then we will also be doing about what you have to ask, okay? Yes. So first, thoda sa motivation dose, because that's the most important thing that's needed in these last days. So remember, whenever you start feeling bad, especially like if it's your second attempt, third attempt, right? And you start feeling like I'm not good enough, remember, imagine that how many people want to be in your shoes where you are right now. How many aspirants actually give the PMT, the NEET UG exam, and so less of them actually crack that exam and they get ahead to pursue the medical curriculum. So you are few of those, very, I would say not just the fortunate people, the people but who have worked hard to be where you are today, right? So remember that not too many people could walk a mile in your shoes, and only you know your struggles, challenges and obstacles that you are going through. So be proud of how far you have come. It's not easy to reach where you are today. Trust me, I'm not just telling you to I'm not just telling this to motivate you, but this is a fact. Only a person who goes through all the struggles and challenges knows what are the struggles and challenges that I go basically to reach to a particular point. You don't have to prove it to anybody that you are putting in so much efforts basically to crack this exam, right? You are doing this for yourself. Just stay honest to yourself and give your 100% every single day, okay? That's the best that you can do, right? Don't try to fool anybody, be it your parents, be it your seniors, be it anybody, be it your mentors, right? You have to just stay true to yourself. At the end of each day, ask yourself this question: did I make the best of whatever time I could get? If you are an intern or working, that's why I'm saying whatever time I could get, did I make the best of it? Was there any area, anything where I feel that I should have not done because it actually wasted my time and it took me away from my dream and away from my goal, right? So remember that in these last days, you have to be very focused. You have to be very conscious. You don't have to be a people pleaser. You have to learn to say no to anything and everything and anybody and everybody who is basically taking you away from your dream or away from your goal, right? Be it your family, I would even say that, be it your relationships, whatever it is. If you think that there is anything or anybody who's being the obstacle in your preparation journey, disconnect from that, okay? Disconnect from that, okay? Yeah. And so remember that you don't have to wait until you reach your goal to be proud of yourself. You don't have to wait to get a very good score in NEET PG exam to be proud of yourself. Be proud of each step that you are taking towards reaching your goal. Be proud of yourself every single day that I gave my 100%. I was honest to myself, I was true to myself, and I gave my 100%, right? That's the most important thing that you should be doing. Sagar, absolutely yes, and that is why this session is here. If I start today, can I crack it? Yes, you can, but follow the right strategy. Majority of the students make a mistake in not following the right strategy. पता ही नहीं है कि करना कैसे है, right? So that's very important. It's not important just to have the goal. Okay, I want this score, I want this rank, or I want to crack this exam. At the same time, it's also important to know that what are the various ways to reach to that destination. So let's say that you want to reach to some destination. There are multiple paths that take towards that destination, and there is one shortcut route, एक long cut route है, right? So knowing that shortcut is very important, है ना? बहुत सारे रास्ते होते हैं कहीं पहुंचने के, जो छोटा रास्ता है, so if you're starting now, follow that. Please do not take the long cut route. It's not going to help you. The long cut route is basically watching the main videos. So the first thing for anybody who's starting now is, please do not watch the main videos from any app or any resource. Start with the rapid revision videos, right? I personally believe the rapid revision videos at Prep Ladder are very good. You can do that, and no matter whether you are starting now or you have started long back, no matter whether you are scoring less than 100 in GT, more than 100 in GT, or more than 150 in GT, you have to use the Med Sinaps app. Not because it is my app and I want to boast about it or I want to promote it, just because I am your real well-wisher and I know that the way the content has been delivered on the Med Sinaps app is a way that you might not find anywhere else. It's not just about content delivery, it's about how to remember whatever you are reading. And I think that's the one thing that everybody struggles with. है ना? Yes, thank you so much, Rachel, for that. ठीक है? Yeah. So remember that everything is difficult until you know how to do it. And that's why this session here, where I will be telling you on how to do it and help you realize that, guys, it's not as difficult as it seems. जितना हाइप होता है ना, स्पेशली लाइक FMG एग्जाम में पासिंग रेट सिर्फ 8% है, 10% है, 20% है, बहुत डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम है. एग्जाम डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. इट इज the strategy that the right strategy that the students don't use basically to crack this exam. Some wrong notions that the students have regarding the exam and the preparation strategy that basically affects this the passing rate, particularly in the FMG exam, is what I believe. Okay, yeah. So remember that very, very beautiful picture telling you that how at the end of every tunnel there is a light. Yeah. So whatever you are going through, right, the light at the end of a tunnel is a reminder that every struggle is temporary and that better days are ahead, right? So remember that whatever you are going through might seem very mundane and monotonous, right? It might seem to be a lot to do, but trust me, you are in the best phase of your life where you don't have any responsibilities, no tension, nothing. बस बैठना है, पढ़ना है, बाकी सब कुछ हाथ में है, right? So trust me, when you'll go into residency, you will feel that preparation phase was much better. है ना? So enjoy this phase, very, very important. Okay? Yeah. So now talking about the queries that I'm seeing in the live chat, and this is something that I was expecting. So the most expected queries is what I'll be answering here, and then the queries which are not answered, I'll be answering that as well. Okay? So remember that the most important query, I forget what I read. Or whatever I have read so far, I'm feeling that I don't remember anything of that. It feels like I'm back to square one, right? How many of you are actually feeling this, guys? Let me know in the live chat with a quick thumbs up so that I know that, you know, how many of you are actually struggling with this query. I forget what I read. Yeah? Oh, that's a good one. Yes, so if you forget what you read, so guys, basically remember that why do we tend to forget what we read? सबसे पहले, obviously, the most important point is revision is something that we neglect the most. You know, हमको लगता है कि we being medicos, हमारे कोई super brains हैं, एक बार पढ़ के याद हो जाएगा, नहीं होगा, right? So just by being a medico does not mean that you have superhuman brains and you can remember everything in one read. Revision, of course, is the key. It might seem very boring during revision, यार सब तो याद है, क्यों याद करूँ मैं वापस? But actually, scientifically, you are making those synapses strong, right? You are making that memory strong. So whatever you are reading has to go into your subconscious mind so that in the exam hall, you don't have to take the efforts to recall, right? Everything has to be organized, like computer में folders में सब कुछ organize होता है. You know that my anatomy folder is here, my physiology folder is here, right? So इतना organized होना चाहिए कि so that you know that if it's anatomy question, quickly the information gets retrieved from there. ठीक है? So remember that revision is the most important key. Sahil, a good one there. Sahil is saying, I remember all the things except the books. Have you ever wondered why do we remember all the things except the books? We remember the movie of 3 hours, 3.5 hours, right? पूरी movie याद होगी कि पहले क्या हुआ, फिर क्या हुआ, right? Or we remember whatever we had a conversation with our friend. किसने मेरे को अच्छा बोला, किसने मुझे गंदा बोला, right? ये सब हम याद रखेंगे, not just कल का, but सालों सालों का, बचपन का भी याद होगा, है ना? So why do we remember that but we don't remember the books is because we don't revise the books, and when we are reading the books, we are not using our senses, multiple senses, basically to assimilate that information. When you are watching a movie, it is not just like reading a book, Okay, it is actually like watching. Your visual, your auditory sense, everything is there that helps you remember that stuff, right? Of course, very important, Dr. Strange, it's also the question of interest. है ना, मूवी में बड़ा इंटरेस्ट है, किसी की लाइफ में बड़ा इंटरेस्ट है, बातें करने में इंटरेस्ट है, गॉसिप्स में इंटरेस्ट है, तो ये सब चीजें बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, तो ये हम भूलते नहीं हैं. So that's what is the whole concept about Med Sinaps, making studies interesting. You know, majority of us equivalent, we equate studies with boring, and that's what I want to change, you know, that perception. Studies are not boring. If you learn it in a fun way, they are actually very easy and they are interesting. Studies are actually easy and interesting. So that's the whole purpose about you know, the Med Sinaps videos, and that is something which is very, very unique to Med Sinaps app, right? So we try to include all the senses when we are learning, a lot of story mnemonics, right? Arsenic poisoning ki story, basal ganglia circuit ki story, aconite ki story. So for the students who are the Med Synapsers, I know that you will definitely remember all of that because we have learned in such a way. So the most important point is, you know, use visual memory, very, very important. Whatever senses, use maximum senses when you are reading. Revise whatever you are reading. And third, you know, whatever you read, either it is concepts or it is mnemonics, right? Whatever you are reading has to be either like there's some concept behind it or it's just a fact and you have to just remember it. So wherever it is concepts, make sure that you are understanding the basic foundation of concept very well. अगर एक बार वो समझ गया ना, तो वो आपको फिर क्वेश्चन कैसे भी आए, you'll be able to answer. अगर वहां पे कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, राइट, सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक पीएसएम, सब्जेक्ट लाइक एफएमटी, जहां बहुत सारा थेरोटिकल स्टफ है, where you need to mug up the things. Mnemonics are the best way to remember that. And please don't make mnemonics like ABCD, जो कभी याद ही नहीं होंगे. You have to make mnemonics which are story mnemonics, visual mnemonics, right? Something which you can relate to in daily life. That is what you will definitely remember. Right? So if you cannot do that, or that takes a lot of time, or if you think I'm not good with that, don't worry, I am there to do that part for you, right? So basically my blood group is mnemonics positive is what I say, so I'll take care of that. Okay? How do we revise? I'll come to that. So if you forget what you read, remember, revision is the key. When will you be able to do revision? Do you think if you are reading a resource which is like 1000 pages, 1200 pages, 120 hours of video lectures for one subject, will you be ever able to revise that? Never. Something which you are not able to revise, you should not be doing at the first place, right? So very, very important, read limited. You have to read limited. सब कुछ पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. No examiner will ask you whether you have read Harrison's, you have read Bailey and Love. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता तुमने पढ़ा है कि नहीं पढ़ा है, बस तुम्हारा स्कोर अच्छा आ रहा है कि नहीं. दैट इज व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? सो जो भी पढ़ो अच्छे से पढ़ो, and you have to read it again and again, right? That is what is the crux. Do not get into the FOMO, oh my god, I did not read that main notes, everybody else has read that. Trust me, it's not needed. If you ask me personally, when I prepared for my PG entrance exam, I did not read the notes. Like, we did not have the online resources then. It was all the individual subject guidebooks that we had. I did not read a guidebook of any subject. That means I did not read, अगर आज की तारीख मतलब आज से correlate करूँ तो, I did not read the notes of any subject. What I did was only the previous year questions and the related stuff from the explanation part. MCQs, PYQs is what I used as a learning tool for me. And remember that, please do not now think that कि निकिता मैम ने ये किया और मैम का अच्छा रैंक आ गया, मतलब हमको भी यही करना है. Only for the students who are very good with their basic foundation, who have read very well in their UG years. Like in my MBBS days, I always read the reference books, be it Robbins, be it Harrison's, right, be it Bailey. So someone who's like that, you can actually skip reading the notes, use the Q bank, use the PYQs as your learning tool, right? So read retrospectively, that's the most important stuff, right? So remember that revision is the key. You have to use your visual photogenic memory, right? How do you develop a photogenic memory of what you read? If you have something written in one book itself, right? One subject, one book principle is what you should have. तो अगर फिजियोलॉजी का कुछ याद करना है तो मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि CVS में मेरा ये कुछ द मर्मर्स वाला पार्ट, JVP वाला पार्ट समवेयर मैंने मेरे पेज में यहाँ लिखा हुआ है. If you make your own notes, you remember it of course better. But if you have not made your own notes, at least you have revised the notes so many times that notes का एक photogenic memory बन गया है. This will happen only when you revise the same source again and again, right? So whatever you have done so far, keep doing that. I'm not telling you to suddenly jump to a new resource. Keep doing that again and again, very, very important. Okay? Yeah, and concepts and mnemonics is what I told you is very important. So if you forget what you read, remember the Sure Shot course comes to your rescue for sure, right? Whatever resource you have used so far, the Sure Shot Accelerate course, if you are starting now, will definitely help you in remembering the stuff. Okay, trust me for that. I can vouch for that. Coming to the next query is, in spite of studying hard and finishing all the subjects, my GT scores are very stagnant. Like it feels that मुझे जो करना था मैंने सब कर लिया, तो भी मेरे GT scores बढ़ ही नहीं रहे हैं. How many of you feel that? How many of you feel that? Dilip, it's absolutely fine. You are in a good position to crack the exam. Trust me for that. Exam में भी तुक्के मारने होते हैं. If you are able to modify tukkas in your grand test, mock test, right? That means you'll be able to do that in the final exam also. Yeah, so there are quite a few students who feel that कि सब कुछ पढ़ लिया लेकिन GT स्कोर तो बढ़ ही नहीं रहे हैं, तो अभी हमको समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कि हमको करना क्या है, right? That's another very, very common query that we see. See, that's what happens, and that's what you would be seeing as well. Someone who has been a college topper, a university topper in the undergraduate years might not crack the NEET PG exam in first attempt. Why is that so? It proves that just reading the theory, just reading the notes is not equivalent to getting a good rank and a good score. What is very, very important here is learning the MCQ solving skills, right? I always stress on this because I see it myself. इतनी मेहनत करते हैं लोग, इतनी मेहनत करते हैं even till the fourth attempt, but still इनका score इतना अच्छा नहीं आता है because somewhere these MCQ solving skills are something which we neglect. हमको सिर्फ ये लगता है कि नोट्स पढ़ लिया, थ्योरी पढ़ लिया, मतलब हमारा रैंक अच्छा आ जाएगा. ट्रस्ट मी, नहीं आएगा. आई विल बी वेरी ब्रूटली ऑनेस्ट विथ यू बिकॉज एज आई सेड, आई एम योर वेल विशर. जस्ट द नोट्स or even just understanding the concepts or even just remembering the mnemonics that you would learn on Med Sinaps is not going to give you a good rank. You have to practice many MCQs basically to get a good rank. In these last days, like for the FMG students, you just have your last 20 days, 25 days, 23 days is what you have. You should just be focusing on MCQs. सारा दिन सिर्फ MCQs solve करो. जहां पे भी अटक रहे हो, रेट्रोस्पेक्टिवली अपने नोट्स में से जाके वो पार्ट पढ़ो. प्लीज उल्टा मत करना. इवन द नीट पीजी स्टूडेंट्स, प्लीज डू नॉट डू दिस. लाइक लेट्स से इन योर टाइम टेबल योर टारगेट इज टू रिवाइज एनाटॉमी. सो डोंट डू लाइक कि चलो पहले नोट्स पढ़ लेते हैं फिर MCQ सॉल्व करते हैं. यू शुड नाउ डू द अदर वे राउंड इन योर फाइनल रिविजन. फर्स्ट सॉल्व द MCQs and retrospectively read from the notes those areas. This is what you should be doing. Okay, and I'll also be telling you few resources that you can use basically to practice MCQs. Some resources which are very good to help you practice or develop those MCQ solving skills are, I've personally seen the USMLE MCQ Q banks. They are very good, right? They actually help you develop the MCQ solving skills. So for the FMGE students who are struggling with the part A, that is your first year and second year subjects, I would personally recommend this book, which is the Kaplan Q Bank, or basically the Kaplan Step 1 Q Bank. The NEET PG students also need to do this, right? If you're struggling with your first and second year subjects. इसमें you would see the questions like anatomy के questions, physiology के questions, pharmacology के questions. all of them are clinical questions, and the questions are so well framed. The questions are also like just 3 to 4 liners. इतने बड़े बड़े पैराग्राफ वाले questions नहीं हैं, ठीक है. So if you are struggling with that, these first year, second year subjects, start practicing some questions like just say like for the NEET PG students 10 MCQs रोज इसमें से solve कर लो. They will actually help you develop your MCQ solving skills, ठीक है. So this is what you should be using. Now where will you get this book? Basically this book you will get, it's available as a PDF. You can just search it on Telegram, right? Telegram पे search कर लेना, मिल जाएगा, या तो फिर Z library में देख लेना, या another resource is the libgen.is. These are the websites that help you get the PDF of these books, right? So Kaplan Q Bank is one important resource. Second is basically your UWorld. UWorld I would specifically recommend for the NEET PG students, not for the FMGE students. So UWorld के questions minimum like 5 to 10 MCQs per day solve कर लो, right? You would see your MCQ solving skills improving. ठीक है, तो ये थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा रिसोर्स हैं जो आपको करना चाहिए सॉल्व. ओके, दीज आर वेरी गुड एक्चुअली, ठीक है. So remember MCQ skills, and that is why to cater to this MCQ skills on the Med Sinaps app in the short accelerate course, we are going to have a lot of KBMDs. What are KBMDs? कौन बनेगा MDs? Like we had today medicine KBMD. Yesterday we had pharmacology KBMD. So from now on, I have planned your KBMDs daily, right? Especially now since FMG is coming. So to help the FMG students, because I know that FMG students का ये बहुत बड़ा weak point है MCQ solving skills. ठीक है, so a lot of KBMDs, that is कौन बनेगा MD live MCQ discussion which gives you the leaderboard, you know, where actually, you know, I actually forgot to put that to show you that message post KBMD that I received today, a student saying that KBMD is actually like a race, you know, like you feel in the exam hall फटाफट answer mark करना है, you want to get your name in the leaderboard after every question in the top 10 at least. So it's very different from your tests and discussions happening anywhere else, because you get a live leaderboard. You actually get to see amongst the students who are attending the session, where are you standing. Okay? So please remember, this is very, very important to attend in your last days. I will show you the schedule that I have made for you guys. One subject per day. Like we will again be starting basically, let's say from tomorrow, that is 29 January, nahi bhai, 29 December to 15th January. 18 days में basically हम 18 subjects करेंगे. क्यों 18 subjects? Because my 19 subject radiology is on prep ladder. ठीक है, so KBMD का time table मैं आपको दिखा रही हूँ. Hold on, okay, I'll be showing you the KBMD time table. ठीक है. So I was a student, have already completed 2 years of radiology residency. Seeing this session made me feel nostalgic, and I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Kuch Kaam Ka Naam Hai. I'm so glad to see, you know, when I see the students on the other side and, you know, being grateful. That's even great. Yeah, yesterday's live, which was there in YouTube, was already mentioned. It was actually for the subscribers of the app, but then we had made it available for the YouTube users as well. So it was available only when it was live. If you want to see that, it's available in app if you are subscribed. Okay? No, KBMD will happen on Med Sinaps. Okay, Mohammed Afreed. Because YouTube में क्या है कि I don't have that feature of the poll and the live leaderboard. So you don't get that feeling of being in the race like you would feel in the exam hall. So that's why the KBMDs would happen in app. ठीक है? There would be few sessions that we would be taking in YouTube, like the last minute revision types, but not a lot of them. App पे काफी सारे classes होंगे. Thank you so much, Snehal, right, for those good feel-good messages for me. Absolutely love them. So remember that MCQ skills develop करने के लिए ये resources important है. KBMD बहुत important है. That will actually help you to learn the cheat codes, as I call it, to logically guess the answer in the exam. And trust me, आप कोई भी topper को पूछ लो, वो बोलेगा कि भाई मैं I use these cheat codes basically to improve my score. So someone who was, you know, was saying कि my GT scores are still stagnant even after completing everything, that means you need to work on your MCQ skills. You need to learn the cheat codes on how to eliminate the options. If there are contradictory options, how do you mark the answer, right? All of this. So I would also recommend watching this one video on my YouTube channel, cheat codes to crack the NEET PG. You would learn a lot of skills there as well. Okay? KBMD is not free. Yeah. Okay, Harsimran is saying, ma'am, feeling burned out these days, how to keep going? You know, ये उल्टा है. Basically, ये जो last days आते हैं ना exam के, rather than our efficiency increasing, our efficiency decreases because we tend to go into that analysis paralysis, hoga, nahi hoga, kya hoga, and the more you think, basically your energy is getting drained. So even if you wake up with this energy, with a lot of thinking, your energy goes down, right? Your battery gets discharged. So it's very, very important. Remember these last days, a person who is not wasting the time in overthinking, who is actually doing what should be done, that is studying, will get a good score. So how do you stay motivated and how do you not get burnt out is few things that I used to do myself. जब भी मुझे बोर होता था, like पढ़ने की इच्छा नहीं होती थी, एक I always used to carry a positive motivational book in my bag. Right, जब भी मेरे को लगता था कि बहुत पढ़ लिया थक गए, I just used to take out that book and I used to just take out that book and I used to read a page or two और वो पढ़ के ना बहुत अच्छा लगता था. So one book that I always had during my PG preparation time in my bag was The Magic of Thinking Big. Right, so the books like The Magic of Thinking Big, You Can Win, The Secret, these are some books that I would definitely recommend for you guys to have it along. Right, not just the PDF but actual books, right? They actually help you to bounce back. Second, you can watch the videos, right? Like I said, video like interviews where there is actual story, the real story, honest story of someone who was not able to qualify last year, cracked the exam this time with a great rank. You know, वो सब जब आप stories देखते हो ना, where somewhere you can relate and you can see that नहीं, मेहनत करके without getting burned out, if we do that, we will be able to do that. So watch those videos बीच में during your preparation. You would get to learn a lot of tricks and strategies that someone else used. You know, the best way to learn is to learn from someone else who has been on this journey already, who has crossed this journey already. You know, so if I have to reach somewhere, and I know if someone else has already reached there, that means that person knows the way to reach to that destination. So why not see and learn from the journey of that person? Okay, that's very, very important. Okay? So please watch those videos, read the positive motivational books. There are quite a few videos on my YouTube channel as well. I keep posting on Telegram group also the links of the motivational videos that you should be seeing. So, right, we would be doing that as well together. Coming to the next one, what should I do in the last days? Right, this is the most important thing. You know, सबसे बड़ा problem क्या आता है? सब कुछ पढ़ लिया, अभी आखिरी के दिनों में पढ़ना क्या है? How do I revise whatever I have read? So please do not do that mistake again कि जो first read में पढ़ा वही मैं second revision में, third revision में I'm planning to do all of that. Right? So the NEET PG students, if you have not started filtering down your content, it's high time that you do that. Trust me, in every read, you cannot expect from yourself to read पूरे main notes, 1000-1200 pages के notes every single time. Right? If you're doing that, please stop doing that. Okay? So how do you filter the content is, basically एक read जो first read होती है वो understanding के लिए होती है. जो second read होती है, you start solving the MCQs, particularly the PYQs, and whatever are the PYQs, that area you highlight in your notes. Okay, you highlight in your notes, this is what was asked along with the year, that in which year it has been asked, right? So let's say a topic of vasculitis was asked in NEET PG 22. So I'll go to my notes, I'll highlight vasculitis. Even in that I highlight what was the actual question asked, and besides that I'll write down this was asked in NEET PG 22. ठीक है? Use a particular color marker for the PYQs. So to remember, pink marker for PYQs. So अब तक अगर ये नहीं किया है तो अपने नोट्स में PYQs हाईलाइट करना शुरू कर दो. कौन से PYQs करने चाहिए? 5 years of NEET PG is minimum. Okay, that is minimum. If you ask me, I would say जितना कर सकते हो कर लो. Like when I gave the exam in 2012, I actually solved the previous year questions till 1994. राइट. So 15-17 सालों के सब क्वेश्चन मैंने किए थे एंड दैट एक्चुअली हेल्प्स. ठीक है. So for you guys I'm telling you minimum of 5 years of NEET PG. You also have to do minimum of 2 years of FMGE questions. Very, very important. The NEET PG students, you have to do that. And that's where I would be helping you again in the KBMD timetable that I'll be showing you. A lot of FMGE PYQ based KBMDs is what we'll be doing. Because first target is helping the FMGE students who are going to give the exam on 20th January. So they need to practice the PYQs, learn the skills of how I would have answered this question if it was there in my exam. And the NEET PG students also need to do this. So that's why the KBMDs that we'll be doing now will be based on the FMGE PYQs. So the NEET PG students, these are very, very important for you as well. Because you would see a lot of overlap in the questions being asked in FMG and NEET PG exam. बहुत ज़्यादा overlap we are seeing in the recent years. Plus 1 year of AIIMS. AIIMS बहुत ज़्यादा important नहीं है आपके NEET PG के लिए. But yeah, rather than doing random irrelevant questions, I would recommend that you do the PYQs. ठीक है. Taslam mnemonics for hyperlipoproteinemia are already there on the app. Okay, so Med Sinaps app में already जो hypolipidemic drugs वाला वीडियो है फार्माकोलॉजी में उसमें है. Yeah, so coming to the final thing, basically the most important thing, how to best use the short accelerate now. Now this is something that we have launched considering so many requests that we receive from the students appearing for the upcoming exams. So we have launched basically on Med Sinaps app. We have launched Short Accelerate, which is a 1 month plan and a 3 months plan. And basically the pricing point is 799 and 1999. This is exclusive of the taxes, right? Remember, this is exclusive of the taxes. So, and this is also the price that is valid only till tomorrow, right? This is valid only till tomorrow. So everybody, underlining everybody who's going to appear for FMG or NEET PG, at least make the best of this opportunity. Trust मेरे पे like trust करके इसमें invest कर लो. I'm not telling you कि इसमें spend कर लो. I'm telling you इसमें invest कर लो, because investment that will give you huge returns. I mean I'll make it sure that you thank me later for this investment. ठीक है. So this is like your वो जो जैसे LIC के पॉलिसी वाले होते हैं ना, ये पॉलिसी ले लो, ये पॉलिसी ले लो, इसमें अच्छे रिटर्न्स मिलेंगे. वहाँ पे तो अश्योरेंस नहीं है, बट यहाँ मैं अश्योरेंस दे रही हूँ कि इसमें रिटर्न्स बहुत अच्छे मिलेंगे. ठीक है. सो इफ यू डोंट वांट टू अगेन कम बैक टू मी सेइंग दैट कि मैम द प्राइस इज इंक्रीज, प्लीज गिव मी एट द इंट्रोडक्टरी प्राइस. आई एम टेलिंग यू राइट अवे ऑनेस्टली दैट आई वोंट बी एबल टू हेल्प यू मच देयर. सो एटलीस्ट इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर लो. फिर कैसे यूज करना है, क्या करना है, जो भी क्वेरीज होगी हम साथ में सॉल्व कर लेंगे. ठीक है. एटलीस्ट इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर लो. ठीक है. सो द NEET PG students should be investing in the 3 months plan. If you are planning to give AIIMS May, then you have the 9 months plan available. For the FMG students, you can subscribe to the 1 month plan. So basically in Short Accelerate, what all you will have is all the mnemonics. Are they important? Absolutely, right? You would actually thank me for that later when you would effortlessly recall everything in the exam. ठीक है. Trust me, exam में when we are in so much of stress, even the minor of the things, like even the silly of the questions, a silly fact, a very easy theory, we tend to get confused. तब आपके ये mnemonics बहुत काम में आते हैं. ठीक है. Like for example in NEET PG 23 Barberio's test जो पूछा गया था, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स का गलत हुआ कंफ्यूजिंग बारबेरियोस विद फ्लोरेंस. बट अगर वो ट्रिक पता होगी कि बार्बर, नीडल, प्रिक, तो ऑटोमेटिकली याद आएगा कि वो पिक्रिक एसिड है, नीडल शेप्ड है, राइट. फ्लोरेंस का निमोनिक है फ्लोरीन, क्लोरीन, आयोडीन, ब्रोमीन. The Med Sinaps would be understanding what I'm talking about, right? So it's like if you know it, right? So basically it is a must do. Again, I'm telling you not because it is my app and I'll be benefiting out of it. I'm pretty sure I can give you that assurance that this will help you. Basically, if we will buy today, will it be helpful for FMG? Shubhangi, absolutely yes. अगर ये लास्ट 15-20 दिनों में और कुछ नहीं भी करना है ना, तो एटलीस्ट ये शॉर्ट एक्सेलरेट जो है वो कर लेना. ठीक है. फॉर समवन हु सडनली लाइक अवेकन एंड वांट्स टू क्रैक द FMG एग्जाम, प्लीज इतना करके जाना फॉर योर FMG एग्जाम. इट विल बी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, है ना. और दूसरी बात, KBMDs is what I was talking about to develop the MCQ solving skills. So basically in short accelerate, this is what will be our focus. Your mnemonics, the first thing to be seen in the Med Sinaps app is short 5.0. The short 5.0 is very similar to short 4.0 that I conducted for the last FMGE exam. And for the students who attended the short 4.0, it was offline in Hyderabad and Delhi. The FMG students can ask your seniors who attended that course that it was really very helpful, right? So it's very similar to short 4.0, but now the content is available online. So if you're not able to travel to Hyderabad, we have the next session in Hyderabad on 17, 18, 19 January. So if you're not able to travel to Hyderabad, that's why I've made it available on the app, because now I don't want that hindrance to be there. Just because I could not travel, I could not watch the short videos, right? So to avoid that, I've made it available on the app. So in the short for 5.0, you have the offline class recording. The recent Hyderabad class that I took is available. Plus there are the app recorded lectures for the topics that we could not cover up in those 3 days. So we have the recorded classes and some classes that we had taken live in app. तो वो एक ही जगह पे आपको मिल जाएगा. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, so this is from the website that I'm showing you, that this short is, you will go to the app, you would see this $7.99. Once you go to buy now, you would see the click on buy now, and you would see the 3 months plan and 9 months plan also. Okay, now let me show you the content here. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so looking at this one, this is the content. So for the students who are new on the app, who have watched this short accelerate, basically you have to go to this folder and the KBMD folder. Okay, so these are the two folders basically that you should be checking for your last minute revision, especially for the FMGE students. If you have bought like for the last minute revision, so remember this is what you have to watch. सबसे पहले जाना ये short accelerate में. Once you will go to short accelerate, you will see this short 5.0 with offline class recording, and look at the hours that you have for every subject. Like anatomy के most important topics are done in like 2-3 hours, then your physiology in 2.5 hours, biochemistry in 2.5 hours. So basically all the subjects FMT in 1.5 hour आपको सबसे पहले ये खत्म करना है, ठीक है? This is your primary target that you have to do. Next one basically is, yeah, the next one that you have here is go to the KBMD. Okay, in the KBMD, like I took a recent pharmacology का KBMD, pharmacology PYQs जो हमने कल लिया, जो अभी YouTube पे नहीं है, ऐप में है. आज जो medicine का KBMD लिया, ठीक है? These will actually help you to develop the MCQ solving skills. The rest of the KBMDs also I will get in here, so that you can watch the KBMDs, that is your MCQ developing skills sessions at one place. So the FMG students, you should be just focusing on the short accelerate folder. That is basically your yeah, so that is basically the short 5.0. that is your first goal, and then to develop the MCQ solving skills is the KBMD. Where are the mnemonics? Anurag, all the videos, every video will have mnemonics, ठीक है? So short accelerate में जैसे आप anatomy का वीडियो देखोगे, biochemistry का देखोगे, every video is filled with mnemonics. It's full of mnemonics and easy tricks, right? Every video on Med Sinaps app is basically a mnemonic video, okay? Easy tricks video. So please remember, it is very important. Sagar, short 5.0 offline in Delhi, not planned right now like before FMGE, but for the NEET PG, I have not planned on that yet. ठीक है? Uday, Med Sinaps short accelerate basically same है. Med Sinaps is the app which has this short course जिसमें ये short accelerate है. Accelerate definitely is for someone who's starting like now. So FMG students last 20 days में क्या करना है कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, ये कर लो, ठीक है? So this is for the FMG students. Please ये कर लेना before your exam. Trust me, you will benefit a lot out of this. Okay, very important. You will also get the PDF here in the short accelerate. You will get the book PDF as well. You can see this book PDF. There will be a blank PDF that you can get into your device, you can print it, and you have the annotated PDF. You will also get the book, the hard copy available now, that will be available for purchase in the next week. So all the students can actually buy the book, the same like short 5.0 में जो भी topics है, जो भी videos है, उसके according book है, which has been annotated. Majority of the stuff has been annotated so that you don't have to do a lot of writing in your last days. ठीक है? So this book will be available, Imran, in the next week. ठीक है? So we are trying to do the fine refinements in the book, right? So इसलिए है. हाँ, ठीक है. Anurag, definitely. Recorded videos are also included in this. So where are the other recorded videos here? So basically, for the NEET PG students, what should you be doing? For the NEET PG students, you have to do the same thing, but the extra thing that you have to do is whatever subject you are revising. Let's say your target is anatomy. So in anatomy, for example, just have a look at the topics. Topic of like venous system development is not covered in short 5.0, but it is covered in this subject video. So the subject folder will have some extra topics over and above the short 5.0. So for example, the ventral dorsal mesogastrium derivatives, eye embryology, heart ka blood supply embryology, you can see all the most important topics here. So जो topics आपने short 5.0 में नहीं cover किए हैं, like मैंने cover नहीं किए हैं, वो आपको यहाँ से cover करने हैं. FMG students इसको skip कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, FMG students इसको skip कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, NEET PG students have to do it. So what you need to do basically, I'll show you that. So what you need to do basically is, and yeah, one more thing before I go to how and what you should be doing this is, look at the subjects here. So for example, pathology. Okay, every subject there is this PYQs also that I have given you from 2017 to 2023. Okay, हर subject में except for 4-5 subjects now, हर subject में in that subject folder you will see the PYQs PDF. You can download it in your device and you can use it as your reference material कि अच्छा ये topics मुझे cover करने हैं. Okay, so please focus on these topics before your exam. ठीक है, cost of the book, from where we can buy, all of that will be updated whenever it is ready and available for purchase. ठीक है, I'll definitely update you on that. Diksha, please look at the Med Sinaps app by Dr. Nikita. Okay, that is what it is. If you're still finding it difficult, it's not happening, please reach out to us on our support number, that is 9922882189. You can WhatsApp on this number, the team will help you with the same. ठीक है, हाँ, द वर्कबुक जो मिली थी ऑफलाइन क्लास में, बेसिकली द बुक है वो सेम है, जस्ट दैट वो वर्कबुक थोड़ा सा ब्लंडर हो गया था कि उसका फॉन्ट बहुत छोटा हो गया था, तो वही हम रिफाइन कर रहे हैं इन द फाइनल बुक. ठीक है, दैट वुड बी द डिफरेंस देयर. व्हाट इज द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ टोटल ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द वीडियोज फॉर द शॉर्ट एक्सेलरेट, लाइक आई ऑलरेडी शोड यू, it is just like 2 to 3 hours, maximum 4 hours for a particular subject. Shorter subjects are just like shorter subjects are 1 hour, 1.5 hour, बस उतना ही है. Very much doable in your last 20 days if you are preparing for FMGE as well. ठीक है, तो छोटे छोटे हैं like orthopedics 2 hours, psychiatry 1 hour 11 minutes, anesthesia 1 hour, depending on the subject. We have your छोटा छोटा videos that we have. ठीक है, yes. So I'll come to the query of Govala Prithvi also, like if we are using some other app, how to use the Med Sinaps app simultaneously. Okay, now I'll come to that as well. So basically this is what you should be doing. See, whatever subject you are trying to revise, the first thing that you should be doing is the short 5.0, like I showed you, which is available in the short accelerate folder. इन द वीडियोज वाले सेक्शन में बेसिकली जब आप इसमें जाओगे तो एक शॉर्ट एक्सेलरेट दिखेगा, उसमें आपको ये शॉर्ट 5.0 दिखेगा. सो लेट्स से अगेन इफ योर टारगेट इज टू रिवाइज एनाटॉमी, ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले ये 5.0 के वीडियोस देख लो. एफएमजी स्टूडेंट्स सिर्फ 5.0 के वीडियोस देखेंगे. नीट पीजी स्टूडेंट्स इंडिविजुअल एनाटॉमी फोल्डर में whatever are the extra topics, you will be doing that as well. I'm specifying that it is for the NEET PG students that you have to do that as well. इफ द FMG स्टूडेंट्स आर वरीड कि हम कैसे कवर करेंगे फिर एक्स्ट्रा टॉपिक्स, तो जो मैं KBMD लूंगी इन द कमिंग डेज, उसमें जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स होंगे PYQ बेस्ड, वो मैं KBMD के साथ कवर कर लूंगी फॉर यू गाइस. Like whatever has been asked in FMG exam and is important and has not been covered in 5.0, वो हम KBMD में cover कर लेंगे. ठीक है? So that's why I'm saying कि in these last days don't stress out on covering a lot of extra topics. 5.0 पहले कर लो और बहुत अच्छे से कर लो. इतनी अच्छे से कर लो that if someone asks you in the middle of the night any question from that short 5.0, you should be able to answer that. Every mnemonic should be on the tip of your tongue. ठीक है? तो उसको बहुत बहुत अच्छे से कर लो. ठीक है? And so first you should be doing the Med Sinaps, short 5.0 Med Sinaps. Then LRR prep ladder, which is coming up. This is already done for FMG students. This is already done. So the FMG students after doing the 5.0 will do the LRR of prep ladder. If you don't have subscription for prep ladder app, if you have the subscription, you have watched the rapid revision videos of prep ladder, you should be watching the rapid revision videos of prep ladder. ठीक है? सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं है तो LRR देख लो, सब्सक्रिप्शन है तो सिर्फ रैपिड रिविजन देख लो. राइट? व्हाई डू यू नीड टू वॉच द Med Sinaps वीडियोस फर्स्ट इज बिकॉज यू विल लर्न द निमोनिक्स एंड ट्रिक्स. सो इवन योर LRR एंड RR विल बिकम ईजी. राइट? उसमें से काफी सारा कंटेंट आप निमोनिक्स ऑलरेडी लर्न कर चुके हो, तो आधा कंटेंट हो गया, अभी आधा बेसिकली और याद करना है. ठीक है? उसके बाद फिर आपको अटेंड करना है KBMD सेशन. सो दिस पर्टिकुलरली आई एम टेलिंग फॉर द FMG स्टूडेंट्स फर्स्ट. ठीक है? पहले FMG स्टूडेंट सुन लो कि आपको करना क्या है इन दीज लास्ट 20-23 डेज. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज कंप्लीट द 5.0. नाउ यू विल आस्क मी मैम हाउ डू वी कंप्लीट द 5.0. अगर आई वुड सजेस्ट इज कीप द टारगेट ऑफ द नेक्स्ट 3 डेज. ठीक है? नेक्स्ट 3 डेज 4 डेज का टारगेट रखो एंड कंप्लीट द एंटायर 5.0 लाइक यू वुड डू इन द ऑफलाइन क्लास. ठीक है? सो 4 डेज सपोज टारगेट रख दो और इसमें 5.0 एक बार पूरा देख लो. ठीक है? Along with that, what you need to do is, now this is your timetable for the KBMD that I have planned. ठीक है? Dates के साथ मैंने आपको subject भी दिए हैं. So 29th, like today we had medicine. Again, we will have a medicine. All these KBMDs will be based on the PYQs. And like I said, FMG के PYQs होंगे to help the FMG students for their exam. ठीक है? So the live KBMD, of course, what will be happening in the app, the Med Sinaps app for the subscribers. ठीक है? So medicine के लिए, so if you are coming to medicine class KBMD tomorrow, what you need to do is medicine 5.0 from the short accelerate folder उतना एटलीस्ट खत्म करके आना. ठीक है? उतना एटलीस्ट खत्म करके आना. और फिर लाइक आई सेड आपका जो रैपिड रिविजन अगर आपने देखा है या प्राइमरी रिसोर्स जो भी देखा है वो थोड़ा सा क्विक रिविजन करके आ जाना एंड देन अटेंड द KBMD. ठीक है? Now this timetable that I have made, because few students also had the query that how do we integrate the LRR of prep ladder. So I hope all of you know that prep ladder on prep ladder's YouTube channel we have the last resort revision that will be happening for the NEET PG students. For FMG students it's already done. तो जो FMG students हैं वो rapid revision prep ladder का या LRR of prep ladder जो FMG के लिए लिया गया है वो देख के आएंगे. ठीक है? अगर कल आप मेडिसिन KBMD के लिए आ रहे हो. So first form your basics and then see how well you can apply it to the MCQs. Because when you come to the KBMD like studying the subject, after revising the subject, you will see that, oh, even after studying that topic, I got a question wrong. So basically that is where I will help you कि this is how you should have approached the question. This is how you could have logically guessed the answer in this question. ठीक है? तो blank मत आना KBMD के लिए. Come with that motto कि मुझे लीडर बोर्ड में मेरा नाम चाहिए. Right, in the top 3, in the top 10, I want my name to be there in every KBMD. So have that motto. ठीक है? So yeah, I'll be answering your question also, Taslam, how to revise the other Q banks as well. ठीक है? बस मैं ये finish कर लूँ पहले. So this is the timetable of KBMD. So the FMG students complete the 5.0, complete the LRR or the rapid revision from prep ladder and then come for KBMD. This is all you need to do for your क्रैकिंग योर FMG एग्जाम. अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि नहीं हमने प्रेप लैडर यूज नहीं किया है, हमने तो और कोई कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट या और कोई रिसोर्स किया है, तो जो रिसोर्स आपने किया है वो करके आना. ठीक है? और फिर KBMD के लिए आना. ठीक है? यस प्रिया, द KBMD विल कवर द PYQs. राइट? So this is what you should be doing. The NEET PG students, What you have to do is basically do the 5.0 videos, the extra topics like I said, and after that you also would be attending the LRR NEET PG on Prep Ladder, which is starting. This is a timetable for LRR happening on the Prep Ladder YouTube channel. Okay, so because this is starting from 4th of January, right, it's starting with pathology. So isme the timetable that I have made is like 4th or 5th ko pathology khatam ho jayega. So then I have kept pathology after that on 6th. ठीक है, for example 8th of January को let's see what do you have on 8th January. ENT is being done. So on 9th of January I have kept a KBMD of ENT. So basically your target here is finish the 5.0 videos, right? The NEET PG students finish the 5.0 videos at least, if not the extra topics, right? 5.0 videos LRR करके और फिर KBMD के लिए आना, right? So basically everybody who's coming to KBMD do the 5.0 videos and the LRR or the RR, be it from Prep Ladder or any other resource that you have used so far. Okay, and then we would learn the MCQ solving skills in KBMD. So this is the timetable starting from 29th till 15th of January. So at least one live session in app, the KBMDs is what we will have, and as and when possible I'll try my best to do more live sessions, like you know the LMR type session, the flashcard type sessions also for the FMG students. Okay, Shweta, I told you from where to get the UWorld. Telegram पे मिल जाएगा, सर्च कर लेना. श्रुति, KBMD में जो अभी KBMD हम कर रहे हैं उसमें मोस्टली FMG के PYQs होंगे, कुछ जो ओवरलैपिंग टॉपिक्स है उसमें NEET PG के PYQs भी होंगे. जो NEET PG के स्पेसिफिक PYQs KBMD होंगे वो आफ्टर 15th January FMG होने के बाद होंगे. ठीक है, सो वी विल स्टिल हैव टाइम फॉर द NEET PG. तो उसके बाद हम डेडिकेटेड NEET PG PYQs करेंगे, बिकॉज आई नो दैट मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द NEET PG स्टूडेंट्स माइट हैव नॉट डन द FMG PYQs येट, सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू एज वेल. ठीक है, yeah, I hope this is clear with everyone now how to use it. This is your, so basically this is your one page timetable for your LRR from Prep Ladder and the KBMDs on the Med Sinaps app. Okay, I've tried to integrate both of that so that once you watch LRR, then you come the next day after watching the short 5.0 video of that subject for the KBMD. Okay, so someone who's starting now for NEET PG and just wants to qualify this is what you have to do for just qualifying the exam. इतना कर लेना, right? बहुत सारे messages recently I'm receiving. I just want to qualify. What should I do? So just for qualifying, do the 5.0, do the LRR or the rapid revision from Prep Ladder and do the KBMDs. Of course, complementing it with the PYQs practice also, right? इतना कर लेना, exam qualify हो जाएगी. Yeah, so I hope this is clear with everyone. Okay, let me answer a few more queries that I see here now that I have. How to extend the plan? Snehal, please reach out on the number that I mentioned. That is 9922882189. The support team will help you in that. बुक में निमोनिक्स लिखे हुए रहेंगे गौरव, जहां पॉसिबल है मैक्सिमम निमोनिक्स लिखे हुए हैं. ठीक है, और कुछ आपको लिखने पड़ेंगे. ठीक है, no, Avinash, workbook is something that's need to be purchased even for the Med Sinaps app subscribers. Okay, it's an additional add-on. कौन सा PDF दिखाऊं सुनील? मैं वेबसाइट से दिखा सकती हूँ क्या? मुझे देखने दो एक बार. Let me see if I can show you any PDF here. So basically in videos, free videos हैं. ओके, आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी दैट क्योंकि वो लॉक्ड है, तो वो वेबसाइट पे नहीं दिख रहा है. राइट, आई एम नॉट एबल टू शो यू द PDF हियर क्योंकि ये एक्चुअली लॉक्ड है, ठीक है, ऐप में दिखेगा, यहाँ पे वेबसाइट पे ओपन नहीं हो रहा है. I did have few, I can show you probably this PDF, जो KBMD वाले PDF हैं जो हमने रिसेंटली किए थे, जैसे मेडिसिन का आज किया था. So this is your KBMD का PDF. I share it before the class itself, the blank PDF, so that as you are attending the live class, you can make the notes in the PDF itself. ठीक है, तो ये जैसे KBMD का PDF है जहाँ पे सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस आपको दिख रहे हैं. These are the questions that we had discussed today with all the tips and tricks. Yeah, what are the other queries that we have? Dr. Sunil Sharma, without a doubt, you can still crack it. है ना, अभी now डूबी नहीं है. You can still make it sail, but do it the right way. That's the most important. हथौड़ा सही जगह पे मारो, है ना, कहीं भी हथौड़ा मारने से एग्जाम क्रैक नहीं होती है. हथौड़ा मारना है तो सही जगह पे मारो, सही तरीके से मारो. हाँ पार्थ, of course, without a doubt, your short 5.0 is for FMG, is for NEET PG, it's for INICT. It is like that ABCD that you learn before learning the words and you know the entire English language. So basically कोई भी एग्जाम क्रैक करने के लिए जो टॉपिक्स बहुत बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, that is what is your short 5.0. Yeah, Priya will definitely do that. How to revise QBank? Okay, so Taslam, you actually don't have to revise the entire QBank. If you have done it before, then just quickly go through the question answer, like question answer in the last few days. That is what you should be doing. Okay, and more so, use more of custom modules with your tags of PYQs, right? So that is how you should be revising it. And initially, when you have time, you actually try to solve the questions. But later on, to put everything fast into your brains, just look at the question and the answer. Only where you see the topics कि अरे मुझे तो इसका कुछ याद आ ही नहीं रहा है, उसका थोड़ा थोड़ा explanation पढ़ लो. नहीं तो otherwise, try to read every question like it's a flash card, right? एक क्वेश्चन जो है वो फ्लैश कार्ड का फ्रंट है, आंसर जो है वो फ्लैश कार्ड का बैक है. तो क्वेश्चन देखो और उसका आंसर देखो, क्वेश्चन देखो उसका आंसर देखो. दैट्स द वे टू रिवाइज द QBank फास्टर. ठीक है, उसमें फिर आप डोंट कीप लुकिंग एट ऑल द 4 ऑप्शंस, जस्ट ट्राई टू रजिस्टर द इंफॉर्मेशन गिवन इन ईच क्वेश्चन, लाइक इट्स अ वन लाइनर, इट्स अ फ्लैश कार्ड एंड दैट्स द आंसर. सो जस्ट लुक एट द क्वेश्चन एंड द आंसर. Afnan, definitely complement it with more MCQ practice. ठीक है, in KBMDs I would not be focusing more on the quantity कि बहुत सारे MCQs solve कराओ. My target would be जो भी MCQs we are discussing in KBMDs, you learn the cheat codes on how to logically guess the answer, how to rule out the options. ठीक है, so the focus will be on learning those skills, not on the quantity कि सब PYQs cover करो. So you will definitely have to practice the PYQs by yourself. Thank you so much, Taslam. I'm glad to know that. Okay, how can you buy FMG 1 month plan, Dr. Yusuf? Just go to the Med Sinaps app, and I've also put the link, I believe, in the description of this video. Short accelerate link करके जो दिया है, you can see in the description of this video. Just go to that, click on buy now. You would see that 1 month option. Okay, once you click on buy now, you would see the 1 month option there. ठीक है? Is that clear with everyone? Any other queries? I think I have answered this. Sunil, so if you are afraid of solving the questions, पहले KBMDs थोड़े से देख लो, ठीक है, where you learn the skills, ठीक है, and then you look at the PYQs. Start with the PYQs if you have not practiced any MCQs yet. Like I said, पहले 5 years NEET PG, फिर 2 years FMG, 1 year NEET INICT. Start from there. Use the USMLE resources. Like I said, रोज सिर्फ 5 MCQs करो to develop the MCQ solving skills. ठीक है? No. A. Remember that do not equate your GT scores to your final exam scores, right? Because GTs can be on the tougher side. Okay. So, what I would recommend is whatever app you are using, in that give the grand test which are the mock test, like NEET PG 23 mock test, NEET PG 22 mock test, NEET PG 21 mock test. So, rather than giving the grand test, random grand test, evaluate your performance based on the mock test, right? You would see those in Prep Ladder, you would see those in Marrow also. So those mock test wali grand tests are actually the ones which tend to be very similar to your exam का level. उसमें कैसा स्कोर आ रहा है, फिर अपना assessment do on that basis. ठीक है? So that is what you should be doing. KBMD, every video will have the PDF with it, right? वो वीडियो के साथ उसका PDF मिल जाएगा. No, Parvez, I don't think that. Within first aid ka MCQ book is good, right? I would not say it is very great, but हाँ ठीक है, especially for the pre-paraclinical subjects ठीक है, right? Yes, Salar Devratha, you can do that. Just do the Med Sinaps, the Sure Shot 5.0. FMG अगर क्रैक करना है इतने दिन में तो श्योर शॉट 5.0 करो, KBMDs करो और PYQs करो, बस इतना कर लो. अगर अभी तक कुछ नहीं किया है या जो भी किया है, if you are not able to remember, you are forgetting everything, तो एटलीस्ट इतना कर लो. प्रणव, anatomy videos जो एटलीस्ट whoever is struggling with any subject, especially the first year and the second year subjects, please watch all the Med Sinaps videos. They will help you a big time there. For the NEET PG students, the timetable that we are following, we have the current cycle going on till 19th of January. You have to keep following that. ठीक है, फिर 19 January के बाद आपका दूसरा timetable आएगा. So as and when, but now because we have the FMG coming up, so हम पहले ये सब 1 day per subject KBMD कर लेते हैं. Apart from that, like I said, consistent with the timetable that we are following for NEET PG, I'll plan to take, I'll try to take one more live session in a day, whenever it is feasible. I'll try my best कि जो NEET PG का timetable चल रहा है, उसके साथ भी कुछ live session कर ले. Maybe a fast, that is first aid videos, or maybe another KBMD. ठीक है? Yeah. Sure Shot includes your videos 5.0 KBMDs. Absolutely. Everything, the Accelerate is basically everything, all the content is there. ठीक है? Manikanta, the offline students were given subscription till 29 December, but the offer is ending on 29th. So for you guys, we will be extending the offer by one more day. So till 30th, हम उसको extend कर लेंगे for you guys. ठीक है? Sarvada, thank you so much for saying that कि Med Sinaps से maximum questions हो जाते हैं. Just we need to complement with the PYQs and the GT topics. I think I agree to that. No, SS skip doing the 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. 5.0 covers the maximum topics. Rashnil, if you are preparing for FMG, don't do the NICT PYQs. If you are doing for the NEET PG, do at least 1 year of NICT. ठीक है? LRR से युगल बहुत कुछ होगा, तो that's what I said कि complement your short videos with the LRR along with the PYQs. AA, if you want a fresh schedule starting from tomorrow for NEET PG, तुमको खुद का बनाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि हमारा ऑलरेडी एक साइकिल चल रहा है जो 19th of January को खत्म हो रहा है. ठीक है? Yeah, so that was all about the update here, guys. Again, a reminder, please do not give a second thought whether you should be investing into the Sure Shot Med Sinaps Sure Shot Accelerate course. Like I said, trust me and just invest in it. It will definitely give you the returns, right? That's my assurance. So when the exam comes near, तुम्हारा exam पास में आता है, ऐसा लगता है मेरा exam पास में आ रहा है. So even the frequency of the live sessions also increases on the app as well. ठीक है, thank you so much Kanna Bharti and Manikanta, like I said, not all the PYQs will be covered in the KBMD. I'm being very clear and honest with that because मैं इस पे फोकस नहीं करूंगी कि पूरे PYQs मैं करवा लूँ, वो करवाने बैठ जाऊंगी तो सिर्फ आप लाइव सेशंस ही अटेंड करते रह जाओगे. I will definitely give you, it is said that Do not teach a person or do not, if a person is hungry, just don't feed the fish to the person will be satisfied only for one day, right? What you should be teaching the person is how to catch the fish, कि वो हमेशा अपना पेट फिर भर पाए लाइफ टाइम के लिए. So my focus will be on teaching you how to catch the fish. I will not just give you a fish ready every day to eat, right? So my target will be to help you develop those MCQ skills, learn those cheat codes on how to crack the questions. When I don't know the answer, how do I guess the answer? So the focus will be on that. So please do not look at the quantity, the number of questions that we will be discussing in KBMD. Please only look at the quality, right? The skills that you would be learning out of that. Oh, time of tomorrow's KBMD, guys. Tomorrow's KBMD will be at 12:30. From then on, the KBMD will be in the morning 9 a.m. 9 a.m. का time होगा, because I know that majority of you will find it difficult to wake up early, but I hope at least the KBMD will motivate you to be there at 9 a.m. for the class. And please do your homework of completing the 5.0 videos of that subject, the LRR or the rapid revision from prep ladder before you come for the KBMD. ठीक है? Yeah. The timetable that I shared, I will be sharing that on the Telegram group for you guys कि KBMD का timetable क्या है. ठीक है? Thank you so much, Dr. Vibin, and yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, Afnan, that's good enough. नहीं शॉर्ट ही बाय करना है डॉक्टर यूसुफ, जो 1 month वाला प्लान है फॉर FMG. नीट पीजी स्पेसिफिक वाले स्टूडेंट्स 3 months का कर सकते हैं. जिनको लंबा का लेना है, राइट, INICT भी कवर करना है, वो 9 months वाला ले सकते हैं. यस, बिकॉज इट इज इंक्लूडिंग दैट टैक्सेस आर एडेड आफ्टर दैट, राइट. ठीक है. MSD Saurav, please drop us a message on the support number. We'll help you with the same. Yeah, I think that was about the today's session. And guys, please keep the hope there till the last ball, like I always say. And remember that one day when you will cross this hurdle, you will look back at this time in your life and you'll be so proud of yourself that you did not give up, right? So please keep the calm and remember that we are in this together, right? So your exam is like my exam, your success is like my success. So we are going to do that together, and if you have any queries, any difficulties in your preparation, please feel free to reach out on the Telegram group, Med Sinaps, or you can reach out to me on Instagram as well. Okay? Thank you so much everyone, and book आ जाएगी next week में, पक्का आ जाएगी book. ठीक है, सिर्फ final work उसमें चल रहा है. ठीक है? So thank you so much everyone. Goodbye, take care, and keep studying, keep revising, keep winning, and now I would also add keep